What's going on, everybody? Here on this Tuesday. Let me check if the sound and everything is working on my end. Hope you are having a swell day. You know, life is short. We have to make the best of the time that we have. Just trying to see if the sound is good. Hold on. Then I'll get into a little bit of the first half and how that's kind of rolling. Right, let me see if I can hear. Yeah, I'm using my other computer. It's a little bit slower. Um, Interesting matchup though. Interesting matchup we have. Dallas, which is a team that's kind of been struggling. Under 10 wins. More of a younger team though, which isn't bad. And then you have Las Vegas, who is another team that's actually been kind of struggling. Um, okay, sounds pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, based on the ability level of Las Vegas, you know, you probably think they would be a little bit higher in the rankings, but there is a saying like that the playoffs is another season. So don't want to necessarily count anybody out if they're not doing well in the first in the regular season, because the regular season is different, especially a team like this that has won multiple titles already. um I'm not gonna say they know how to turn it on, but they know how to navigate adversity, because it's one thing to win one title and it's another thing to win multiples. So looking at that first half, Asia Wilson, who I believe is probably the MVP, I think she's the best player in the WNBA. I put her definitely up there. For me, she's definitely in the conversation for greatest player of all time. What she's done in this generation, uh, honestly, been kind of mind-boggling. Um, she has two MVPs, I believe. At least one Defensive Player of the Year. She's kind of like what Mike Trout is in base. Well, what Mike Trout was before he, had a last few years of injuries. Like Mike Trout was like he was either MVP or he was in the top two in MVP voting. You know what I mean? So it's just that's kind of been what Asia Wilson's been during her time in the league. 17 points, 3 assists, 0 of 1 for 3. And, good to see that she's adding that three ball to her repertoire, as they say, the repertoire. You got Chelsea Gray, 6 points. She has a couple tray balls. Colson, what's going on? Let me check the chat, see what you're talking about. Kelsey Plum, um, 2 points, 4 assists. So she's more dime in this game. And then Jackie Young with 13. Kate Martin hasn't played yet. Um, Howard has 10. Sabali has 11, 2 and 2. McCowan is on the boards using her size. Ogumbawale has 7 and 3 assists. Nice to see her being a playmaker. And then Uzun has 7. And Kehlani Brown. So they have a lot of size on that team. Definitely a lot of size. What's Project right, Reese? Rouse. Are you a big Marco Rouse fan? Is that why you have the name? Did you like the fact that he went to the WNBA? I mean, to the MLS. If that's the reason why that's your name. Yeah. Natasha Howard. We've done a few Dallas Wings. Games, so they've been definitely on the schedule. Wow. Um, haven't been winning a lot, but they definitely have the ability, right? They have Cypress, who comes off the bench, who's a scorer. She's getting you like 15 a night. They have the size and Suarez and Lopez, Senecal, right? Well, maybe not height wise, but Suarez and Kehlani Brown, who's about six. Suarez 6'6", Kehlani Brown 6'7". You know what I mean? They just got. I mean, they tried to shake it up a little bit because they traded Mabry. They traded Mabry to they traded Mabry out to Connecticut. And she's been hooping in Connecticut. She's been having a nice little run out there, so can't really be mad. Can't really be mad at that. Um Asia Wilson, I wanna look at her percentages 3-point wise, because I know she's added the three ball. Like, those numbers are kind of nasty though, if we're gonna be honest. Right? 2.7 blocks a game, 2 steals a game. She's arguably the best offensive player and the best defensive player. And generally that wins you titles. You know what I mean? Just look at the history. Hakeem Olajuwon was a defensive player of the year and an MVP. Titles. Um, David Robinson was the defensive player of the year and MVP. Titles. Michael Jordan, defensive player of the year, MVP. Titles. Giannis Antetokounmpo, defensive player of the year, MVP, title. You know what I mean? That generally, if you're the best player on both ends of the court, like, it's just the amount of impact you have on the game is it's palpable. You feel it. You feel that impact, right? But I just want to see her 3-point percentages. She's 37% from 3-point land, so it's really all you could ask for. You know what I mean? She's 37% from 3, 51% from the field. Like, she pretty much started the South Carolina dominance that they have right now, and she started the Las Vegas dominance. So for me, I don't see why she's not, you know, arguably the best player the game has ever seen. Like, and that's just an opinion, but I mean, proof is in the pudding. And I'll put Breanna Stewart there as well. Breanna Stewart had an even more dominant college career, but UConn was an established program. You know what I mean? 4 out of 4 titles. Can't really beat that. Those are some Kareem Abdul-Jabbar kind of, you know what I mean? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar kind of numbers. But yeah, it's one of those things. Let's look back at some of the games from yesterday. Yesterday was logged on here. And anybody, this is Dunamis. I try to Dunamis Ball. My name's Kevin, by the way, and I try to get on here as much as I can to do lives and post shorts, and then got some other things coming up in the future. So you could feel free to subscribe. Definitely trying to get like the high school thing going. Some good high school players and some college ball. So as that comes in. Might start doing some soccer too, maybe. Um, yeah, I mean the game that was done yesterday was Atlanta and Indiana Fever, and Caitlin Clark had a good game. She had about 19 and 7 assists. Kelsey Mitchell paced them with 29 and 7, and then Tina Charles was doing Tina Charles things. Um, Tina Charles was one of the greatest players of all time as well. A lot of greats, right? A lot of UConn greats, you know, a lot of UConn greats. That generation of UConn players is just you can't ignore it. You can't get away from it. Tina Charles, the second all time leading scorer. She's been in the league for a really long time. Her impact has just really been felt. I don't know if she's won any titles though. Don't know if she's won any titles. Let's see if she's won any titles. Definitely New York, New York. She definitely reps for the New York. Mm, yeah, no titles, no titles. Unfortunately, dang. Still going strong though. Um, New York, New York won last night. Seemed like Breonna Stewart wasn't like going off, but she still ended up with 21, 6 and 6. So New York has just been consistent. The best team in the league. Her, Jonquel Jones, two former MVPs on the same team. She was MVP last season. She's another UConn great, right? Um, yeah, I mean, playing against the Phoenix Mercury with another UConn legend and uh Diana Taurasi, right? Diana Taurasi doing what she does, coming off an Olympic gold medal, obviously. Um, Diana Taurasi last night was 10 points, 6 assists, 3 boards. Brittany Griner has been playing well after the break, for sure. 22 points, 6 boards, 2 blocks. Um, Kalia Copper, 14. Kalia Copper, she didn't play like a lot in the Olympics, but she's like basically their top option. She's their go to player on Phoenix. So I think she's what 22 a night, 23 a night. Let me verify that 22.6 a night, 4.6 rebounds, 2.3 assists. Right, their top player out of Rutgers. Shout out to Rutgers. Trying to do a lot of things at Rutgers this year, God willing. Bless my soul. Rutgers is gonna have a sick team. Um, yeah. And for the Liberty, Jonquel Jones had 15, 7 rebounds, 2 steals. Courtney Vandersloot, she scored a lot in this game. 3 or 4 from 3, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. She's more of a playmaker than anything else, but was scoring a little bit. Scoring a little bit last night. And Sabrina Ionescu, good to see her back. Good to see Sabrina back. Um, Tough shooting night though. 5 of 17. Not really her best shooting night, but still had 5 assists and 4 boards, and they still got the W in a blowout win. So can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that. This is the only game of the night. This is the only game of the night. So I'll go to the next game from yesterday's catalog. Washington spoiled the party for Seattle. Seattle is in, I think fourth place in the standings right now. But good team, right? They have Neka Ogumike. She had 9 points, 10 rebounds, didn't shoot the ball too well. Skylar Diggins Smith had 10 points, 8 assists, and Jewel Lloyd had 16, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals. Jewel Lloyd and coming off that Olympic gold medal, she paces the team with 20 points a night, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. The former Notre Dame product. When Jewel Lloyd gets going, she gets going. This game is still on halftime. Still at halftime, but I think I don't know. I think all right. It just started. It's been a heavy dose of Asia Wilson and Jackie Young this game, but I imagine Kelsey Plum will probably look to be a little bit more aggressive. They're only up 5, so I imagine she'll look to be a little bit more aggressive in the second half. Chelsea Gray misses the 3. Jackie Young with the offensive rebound. Sabali with the defensive rebound. Good rebounder. She's at about 8 rebounds a night, so good rebounder. Natasha Howard with the miss, though. McCowan with the offensive rebound. McCowan's been doing a really good job on the boards in this game, I believe. Cuts the lead to 3. Cuts the lead to 3. This will be a big Asia Wilson with the miss. Natasha Howard with the. Is she gonna try and come back with a backbreaking 3? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think you got to get a heavy dose of Agumbawale, though. Asia Wilson with the foul. Yeah, get to the line, knock a couple down. Just keep showing that you could stay in there, Sabali. Oh, she misses the second one, though. McCown with another offensive rebound. She's been rebounding. A lot of good offensive rebounding. Did she put that thing up? Yeah, another bucket off the offensive rebound. But Las Vegas scored here, so Asia Wilson, she makes the little 5-footer. Asia Wilson doing Asia Wilson things. Agumbawale comes right back. Uh-oh. Yeah. Dallas is really not they're not backing down. And that's what you want to do, Even if you don't make the playoffs, you want to finish the season strong. You want to finish the season strong and just, depending on your situation, right? You want to show that, you know what? I deserve a little I want to get more minutes. If you're a player that's not playing a lot, if you're trying to, progress in the league, you want to show that you belong. So it's learning pain, it's growing pains, but Las Vegas is one of the most gifted teams in the league. So if you can hang with Las Vegas, even though they're struggling a little bit, that's a sign. Kia Stokes comes in for Gustafsson. Gustafsson, believe she's out of Iowa. Natasha Howard misses. Out of Iowa, played with I believe she played with Caitlin Clark in college. Kelsey Plum with the defensive rebound. I'd like to see her get going a little bit. She likes to get to her left hand. She's She's really good going to the left side. Jackie Young, I think she's up to what 15 points in this game. It's been a lot of Jackie Young and Asia Wilson in this one, which is not a bad thing. McCowan with another rebound. Agumba Wale with the she probably had a layup right there. Yeah, she got to stay aggressive. Agumba Wale's got to make sure she stays aggressive. Keeping this game close. And if it's close at the end, see what can happen. Agumba Wale showed that clutch gene when she was in college at Notre Dame with Mabry hitting that game winner, legendary shot. So she's got it in her genetics to hit big shots and make big plays. Just gotta stay with it. Stousen. Yes. I wanna see what McCowan is averaging rebound wise. She's averaging 7. She's boarding tonight. She is boarding tonight. She got 4 offensive too. She was. Yeah, the Aces had to take a timeout. Becky Hammond probably wants to get the troops re-centered here. I'm sure they were trying to come in here in the second half and really um and really put it on them, but really wasn't the case. And credit to Dallas too. Credit to Dallas for staying with them because they do have the ability. It's just obviously they haven't been able to close out games. They haven't been able to finish and play to their ability. Really, the ability is there though. Let's see. But it's kind of the same thing for Las Vegas. Like you would think they would be right up there with Connecticut and New York and Minnesota. A team with 4 All Stars. I mean, can't really put together much of a better roster than that. Really, really can't do much better than that. I would like to see Sigris come in the game, get some plays called for her, maybe some 3 balls go her way. Not to say that it hasn't been working for Dallas, but maybe a couple 3 balls go in, and Las Vegas is really thinking differently about this game. Kelsey Plum, I like that though. I like to see Kelsey Plum staying aggressive. She's only taken 3 shots in this game, so um, she's one of the better scorers in this league. Want to see her staying aggressive. Game is tied, so they need the offense. McCowan's been spectacular on these boards though. For who was that? Yo, Kwame, what's going on, man? I feel like we got the sound right. So I think we're in business. How you feeling though? How you feeling on this Tuesday? Aces with the defensive rebound. McCowan has been cleaning up the glass though. She has been cleaning up the glass. Kelsey Plum with another miss. Hasn't really been hitting, but I like to see her stay aggressive. Chelsea Gray with the defensive rebound. See if she could set something up for Asia Wilson coming down. You know, she's a maestro with the ball in her hands. One of the clutch players in the league. When it's crunch time, she's money. She's money. She hits shots, she makes plays, she makes the right decisions. It's Kelsey Plum. There you go. Right? Just stay aggressive. Stay aggressive. Oh, heck yeah, bro. Yo, shout out to Sweet Kwame. Yo, where you from? Where you from though? Where you from? You're from Georgia? Yeah, you feel like Jackie Young has to get her stride back? Asia Wilson. JC Sheldon takes the shot. Another hey, Kia Stokes. Oh, it looks like Las Vegas is going on a little run here. Oh, Texas. Okay, shout out to Texas though. Shout out to Texas. Yeah, Jackie Young, she got it. She's playing all right this game though. She's playing all right this game. I feel like it's been a lot of her and Asia Wilson just them two just really running things this game. A little less Kelsey Plum. But yeah, I mean, she's gonna have to play big down the stretch, you know what I mean? Because with playoff time coming around, you know what I mean? I feel like all systems gotta be a go. And she's one of the best players in the game, you know what I mean? So she's gotta really. Oh, who's coming in for Chelsea Gray? Was it probably Kate Martin or something? Oh, you're in Arkansas? Oh, heck yeah. What part of Arkansas? Oh, Tiffany Hayes coming in for Chelsea Gray. Maybe that's a little bit of a defensive substitution. Asia Wilson makes the second free throw, but Dallas scored though. McCowan with another layup. She has been playing really, really well this game. This is a case of like it's important to show what you have. You're trying to renegotiate contracts. Certain players just trying to show that they can stick in the league. Other players trying to show that they can get more minutes. So even if you're not making the playoffs, you want to show those things. Kelsey Plum starting to heat up. Starting to heat up. Like I would like to see offensive rebound for Dallas. Kick it out for three. Oh, Little Rock. Heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Shout out to Little Rock. I've never really been probably I've been to Florida, been to Georgia, Atlanta, been to Atlanta. Who's your NBA team though? Sably with the 12-footer. Sabali with the 12-footer. Yeah, last few games we doing on with Dallas. She's been playing against her sister, so that's probably pretty cool. The Suns, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, they picked up who's it? They picked up the point guard Ty, Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones. Oh you're a KD guy. You're mainly a KD guy. Yo man, He's definitely up there. You know what I mean? If people say KD's the best scorer ever, I can't argue. I can't argue. Sabali with another 2-pointer. Agubawale with the assist. Man, they're keeping this close. This is a game of runs. This is a good game, right? Dallas is really playing the way they have potential to play in this game, right? When you have Sabali, when you have Arika Agubawale, when you have Howard, right? You know, JC Sheldon is a solid player as well. When you have the size that they have, you know, Cygris coming off the bench, you know what I mean? Alicia Clark, I wasn't even thinking about Alicia Clark, one of the better defenders. Alicia Clark is a defender. You, uh, well, well for Las Vegas, but Asia Wilson cooking with gas. She is cooking with gas. Let's see what she's at right now. Let's see what she's at. 26 points. Do you think she gets to 40? Do you think she gets the 40 piece? I do not think she gets the 40 piece. I think she's gonna get a nice little 35 though. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We were doing a little bit of yesterday's game. I was running through yesterday's games. Good games. Yesterday was a big night. I feel like Caitlin Clark has been finding her stride. I feel like Caitlin Clark has been finding her stride. Um, did that one live yesterday. Caitlin Clark, since the break, I feel like she's been hooping for real. I feel like Caitlin Clark, you know, since the break, she's just she's almost like last night she had like 19 and 7. But like I feel like she's been on double watch like every game. Um New York got the dub. New York maintaining pace. New York doing what they got to do. You think New York's the best team in the league? Yeah, let's see. Let's see how many boards Jackie Young has in this one. Let me see. 6 boards, 4 assists. Not hitting the 3 ball super well, but 5'11" from the field. Five. Let me plug this computer in. Yeah, want to see Jackie Young playing at the highest level possible. Same thing with Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum's starting to come alive right now. But want to see her in double figs because with playoff time coming around, New York is pretty good. Sabrina Ionescu is back. Betnaja Laney Hamilton is still out with her like knee injury, but if she comes back, it's gonna be tough. And Connecticut is they're just kind of balanced. Connecticut's like just like a balanced team. They just you know what I mean? I don't know if it's gonna hurt them if they don't have that one dominant player, but they're super balanced though. You think New York's the best team in it? Who's in with the layup? One of the taller players in the league. She's they got a lot of good that was and Kaylani Brown with the assist. That was like big to big. They got some good Liberty's nice. Yeah. Yeah, New York's tough. New York's tough. I mean, it would be pretty sick to see them and Las Vegas in the playoffs. Asia Wilson. Hey man, she's on 40 piece watch. I, oh yeah. Like to see Cygris getting in there. Want to see her get a 3. Maybe they could run something for her to get a corner pocket 3 or something. Asia Wilson, another one. Let's see what she's up to. Like 32, 30. I don't know. It's possible she gets a 40, but I'm going with 35 though. I'm going with 35, but at the pace she's going, she's a threat for a 40 ball. Sabali with the 3-pointer off the Sigris assist. Sigris coming in the game and making an impact. She's at about 15 points a game or so. Villanova product was she was just she was just a pure bucket in college at Villanova. One of the best scorers in the nation. Chelsea Gray comes back with the tray ball. Arika Gubawale with the turnover. Offensive foul. Hey, stay aggressive. Stay aggressive. Oh, okay. You think she's getting more than 35? Okay, we'll keep watch on that. We'll keep watch on that. I mean, at the pace she's going, you're probably right. You know what I mean? She's hooping at a high level. She's cooking with gas right now. She's cooking with gas right now. She's 13 of 17, so she's not really missing, and she's 4 of 6 from three. So I think you're probably your guess is probably better than mine at this point. Asia Wilson with the miss. Offensive rebound. Is she gonna make that? Oh, she makes that one. Oh, 32. Let's go. Let's go. She's making me look bad. I could dig it though. I could dig it. Asia Wilson showing why she's arguably the best player in the league. I saw Strictly B-Ball was saying Nafisa Collier. Nafisa should be MVP. I'm not gonna say that she shouldn't be MVP, but it's super hard to argue with what Asia Wilson's doing right now. On both ends. But Nafisa is doing a really good job on the boards though. Nafisa is doing a really good job on the boards. And Strictly B-Ball, they're from Minnesota, so yo, Collier is tough. Collier is tough. I mean, that whole like if you just look through like all those UConn players, it's just like UConn. It just man, they just put so many great players in the WNBA. Obviously, Diana Taurasi, Breonna Stewart, Tina Charles, uh, Kia Nurse. Um, who else is out of UConn? A lot of really good players. Even Senecal, Lopez Senecal out of UConn. Juhas. A lot of UConn players. I'm looking forward to seeing UConn this year. So hopefully get to do some lives, God willing. Do some lives with UConn. Looking to see what Paige Beckers does. What Paige Beckers and AZ Fudd are able to do this year at UConn. Looking to see what Juju Watkins could do this year as well. Last year was a crazy year for women's college basketball. It was a straight renaissance year. It was a straight renaissance year. Notre Dame as well with Hannah Hidalgo. Keomi McMiller going to Rutgers in a couple years. So Rutgers on the up and up. Definitely want to do some get some footage of Rutgers games. Want to see if I could head out there. Rutgers is probably like maybe an hour from me. Maybe an hour from me. So definitely want to check them out. Yo, Clark. Yeah, it's not cool. Like it's weird because Clark is like she's honestly like she's carrying the league. You know what I mean? Like the attention women's basketball is getting, like if we're being honest, is mainly due to Caitlin Clark. So the fact that the fact that Caitlin Clark is getting knocked, getting disrespected, like even the fact that she's getting all those hard fouls, like I just feel like that's not even cool because Caitlin Clark is the reason why people are tuning in. So you got to make sure you protect her at all costs. Not to say, and I was saying this yesterday, like it's not like Caitlin Clark is like, she's gonna talk her trash too. Caitlin Clark is not, she's not a princess out there. But at the end of the day, like you gotta make sure, at the end of the day, you gotta make sure she's protected. She's coming into her own right now for real. She's really playing well. She's really, really playing well. She's just she's diamond. She's scoring. It's like she's starting to figure out her way around the league. Megan Gustafson, former Iowa player, um, now in the WNBA with Kate Martin, who's another Iowa player who played with Caitlin Clark. So you know, Iowa Iowa basketball is alive in the WNBA. They may not be hitting as well on the college scene for the next couple years, but Caitlin Clark is Caitlin Clark's a legend. Like what she's done, I don't really know if I can compare it to anything else. I don't know if I've ever seen, like I've seen a lot of good freshman years. I remember Mike Beasley. I remember Trey Young. Like a lot of good seasons by individual players, but I don't know if I've ever seen a season like what Caitlin Clark did last year. I mean, I think she led the nation in scoring and assists, and she was still giving you like 8 boards a game. Arika Gubawala, let's see if she could push the pace. Kick shins, what's going on? What's going on? We had the veteran crew. We had the vets in here yesterday. Shout out to all the veterans that served the country. We had the vets in here yesterday. It was Monday veteran night. Monday veteran night. Today is Tuesday, turned it on Tuesday, you know. The first time I guess that kind of fits because it's the first time Las Vegas has been covered on this channel. And as you all could probably tell, I'm big on Asia Wilson. I think she's cold as ice. I think she's cold as ice, and I think she's a revolutionary player. I think what she does on both ends, you can't really disregard it. It's just it's super effective. She's effective. She's efficient. She's dominant. And I feel like that's one of the big things. Like I feel like a lot of people when you're athletic, I feel like that like slows down the learning curve when you come to the WNBA. Players like Maya Moore, Asia Wilson, Brittany Griner, um, uh, players like that who came in as like high level athletes, like they didn't really need like the year or two learning process like a Sabrina Ionescu or like a um Kelsey Plum, where they kind of had to figure out their style for the first couple years. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's see if we got a sauce. Um trying to look for like a a cool saucy kind of sign. Eh, But no, Asia Wilson is she's definitely one of the best. I honestly feel like she's honestly underrated. But definitely on watch though. Let's see if she gets to that 40 that 40 ball. She's at 32 right now, and I called 35. I think she should come back in the game at put her back in with like 7 minutes to go, and just let her play the rest of the game, and just let her go off. Yeah, yeah, I think yeah, that might be true. I heard she was a really good soccer player though. Like I heard she was a really good soccer player. I feel like the soccer does help you a lot with the basketball because um you kind of saw the same thing with Hakeem Olajuwon. Like I don't know when Hakeem Olajuwon started playing basketball, but I know it had to be later in life. I don't think he played basketball in high school or anything. And the footwork, you could see how it kind of helped him. Um, and it was like a quick thing. Like he came to the United States, and he came to the NBA like pretty raw, and then he left as probably like arguably the most skilled big man that ever played. So yeah, something about soccer. Soccer players are just a different thing. A different thing. Those guys are in like the immaculate shape. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully in the last 7 minutes, yeah, I don't know what they. Oh, I guess they challenged the foul on Gumbawale, but I think, yeah, let Asia Wilson sit a little bit, rest up, and then try to see if they could finish off Dallas. It's gonna be tough for Dallas to win this one, but it's not. It's definitely not over. But it's just if you only won 7 games, it's probably a little bit difficult for you to finish games, but it's still a learning process, and they're playing well. Chelsea Gray with a step back. Chelsea Gray just like stays in her own like zone. She like never lets anybody speed her up. Natasha Howard, oh, 6 point game. Keeps the game close. Keeps the game close. I don't know if I saw that. Hmm. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the latest comment. I don't know if I was able to see that. To be honest, Asia Wilson came a little earlier than I had anticipated. So 8 to go. See if she could get to 40. She only needs 3 to beat my 35 estimation though. I'll do the Asia Wilson point count. Sabali with the defensive rebound. See if they could push it and get a 3 ball. If they hit a 3 though, I imagine Las Vegas and Becky Hammond is gonna call a timeout though. I imagine she's calling a timeout just to reset the troops. But they come down and miss. You still want to get a good shot though. But I'm always a big proponent of the 3. I think the 3 is just a game changer. It just adds momentum, and it keeps people on their toes. I'm gonna keep the Wilson count in here. 32 puntos. Sabali with the offensive rebound. See if she kicks it out for 3, or she finishes it off herself. Asia Wilson with the rebound. Uh oh. I'm gonna keep that Asia Wilson Counter. So she's 32. Let's see. Let's see where she gets to. Arika Gubawale with the foul. Did she foul Asia Wilson though? That is the question. Agumbawale has been playing well this game, but I would like to see her be a little bit more aggressive too. I don't know if they have Sigrist in the game. Let's see. They do. I want to see them run some things for Sigrist as well. Gubawale, I mean, honestly, she might need to take 20 shots this game. If you're not hitting, you're not hitting, but you want to go down swinging. Sabali's just been super consistent like she's been all season. 20 points a night, 8 rebounds, 7 assists in that range. Sigris with the defensive rebound right on call. I want to see her get a couple threes, call some plays for her, let her cook a little bit. Oh yeah, you gotta love Agumbawale, my Nigerian sister. Unfortunately, she didn't make the Olympic team, but maybe next time. Maybe next time she'll be able to run. She's definitely proved that she's worthy of being on the team, but just didn't happen. Oh, Asia Wilson count 34. Sabali with the foul. Jackie Young's coming in. Give Jackie Young a little bit of a rest. Bring her back in with 3 minutes to go. Close out the game. Jackie Young's got to go to work though. Like, run some plays for her. Asia Wilson, 35. So, how many assists does Gray have? Gray has Chelsea Gray has 2 assists in this one. Normally, she's an assist machine. No, I hear you on that. Normally, she's an assist machine. Let's see. See what she's averaging on the season. 4.5. You know, Chelsea Gray she plays at that own her own pace. She just lulls you to sleep. Agubawale with the first free throw. She got fouled shooting the three by Tiffany Hayes. I'm sure the coach is not happy about that. She has a chance to cut this to a 3-point game if she could hit the next two. Gotta bring Chelsea Gray back. She makes 2. All right, 4-point game. Agumbawale, stay aggressive. I like to see you shooting them threes. If you're not hitting them, you're not hitting them, but stay aggressive. Agumbawale makes all 3. 4-point game. Huh. Asia Wilson with the steal. What is Asia Wilson at again? 35. Yeah, 35 for the Asia Wilson count. Kelsey Plum with the offensive foul. I ain't mad at it though. I like seeing Kelsey Plum staying aggressive. I like seeing Agumbawale staying aggressive. You gotta stay aggressive. Gotta stay aggressive. If you're a great scorer, part of being a scorer, you gotta hunt them shots. Gotta hunt them. Gotta be a hunter. Gotta be a hunter out here. Sheldon comes in for Unzun. It's like a big to small like switch. But I like it though. I like it though because if you're not getting crushed on the rebounds, which I could check what the rebounding is, I think Sheldon is just a good. She's really good at just maintaining the pace. She just does all the right things. Solid player. One of those solid players that just keeps you in it. right? Player controlling the game. She's only got one turnover. That's what you like to see out of a player like that. But I definitely want to see Sigris get more shots. Everybody else has been doing their thing, but I want to see Sigris get a little bit more shots. I think partially the MVP has been for Dallas has been McCowan. The way she rebounded. 33 to 24 in favor of Dallas on the boards. So it's probably one of the reasons why they're in the game. And I don't even they've only got 10 turnovers, so they're not turning the ball over that much, but Las Vegas only has 6. So neither team is being really careless with the ball. Oh, Asia Wilson. She got me. Kwame, you were right. 36 for Asia Wilson. Yeah, it would be good to see Dallas take the win, show that they could, hang with some of these top teams. As one of the younger teams, 37. As one of these teams on the rise, hopefully on the rise, this would be a big win for them. Especially when Las Vegas looks vulnerable. Okubo Wale with another step back. Knock it down. Knock it down. She might hit that 40. I think y'all in the chat are closer. Nah, yeah. I think y'all in the chat are closer. Well, I'm already wrong, so I think y'all closer than you were both you were thinking right. I was thinking wrong. I was selling you short, Asia. Eureka. Heck yeah. Eureka's waking up. She's waking up right now. She's got 16. 16, 5, and 5. I always love when she's distributing the ball as well. I feel like always known as more of a scorer, but I like seeing when she's distributing the ball. Asia Wilson. Oh my goodness. She's got 38. 38. 38 puntos. Yeah, Gumbawale, yeah. She got to knock down a 3. Well, Sabali got the 3. Alicia Clark with the foul. This turned into a good one. I feel like the last few have been good. They've been scheduling some good games. I guess everybody's just trying to play their best ball down the stretch. And I guess people have they needed that rest. Well, some people got that Olympic rest. Not the Olympians, but I also feel like it's good in some ways too, because those Olympians they stayed in the flow and they carried that momentum over. So Bali with another free throw, tie ball game. Let's see if Dallas could is Chelsea Gray in the game? Let's see if Chelsea Gray's in the game first of all. That's the important thing. Chelsea Gray is back in the game. Okay. Well, with Chelsea Gray in the game, you always know you got a shot. So, I want to see. It's good to have the ball in her hands or Kelsey Plum's hands and just let them make plays. McCowan with the shooting foul. Who did she foul? Is it Asia Wilson? She's trying to get that 40 ball. Chelsea Gray. There you go. Right on cue. She misses the second one, though. But Chelsea Gray just making plays. Sabali has been quietly having a really good game. Let's see what she's at. 21, 23, 6, and 4. There you go. Gray, yeah, Gray's super consistent. She sees the game in 3D or something. She just understands basketball on another level. Becky Hammond wants to call a timeout. Make sure her team is in rhythm. Make sure they're making the right plays with less than 5 to go. Let's look at some of these team stats though. Both teams are shooting the ball really well from the field. 52% for Las Vegas, 47.8. Really good on both ends. 3-point shooting has not been good. 27% for Las Vegas, 25 for Dallas. Even though Asia Wilson's shooting it well from 3. Free throws 71 to 72, both good. Rebounds 25 to 34. Dallas is doing a really good job, particularly McCowan. 11 offensive. Assists 15 to 20. Nothing really crazy right there. Nothing really stands out to me. Total turnovers, nothing really stands out to me there either. Fast break points, I could see that when you got Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum, people like that look to push the pace. It makes sense. But it's weird here. So, you know, Las Vegas has been getting to the free throw line though. They've been getting to the free throw line way more. Let me look at the chat. See what they talking about. Yo, I could dig that. Aces led by 70. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah, Dallas got to stick with it. Definitely want to stick with it. The Aces led by 7 points, and the coach took her out. Oh, Chelsea Gray. Okay, yeah. You gotta keep Chelsea Gray in there. Chelsea Gray, I can see that Draymond Green, like that glue, like the player that just like, as I like to say, the straw that stirs the drink. She's stirring that drink. She's stirring the drink. Yeah, I don't think yeah, I don't think I don't think Golden State wins all those titles without Draymond. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think Gray is a great. I think she's at her best in crunch time. You know what I mean? So having her in at the end, like I feel like that's why you always got a shot, especially when it's playoff time. Like she just goes to work. Like when you need a big shot, she's never scared to take it. Like the whole game, she could be quiet, and it's like boom, right when you need it. So she's gonna take care of the ball. She's gonna take care of her teammates. She's gonna make sure everybody eats. Right when you have 4 all-stars on the team, like everybody wants to get their shots, but she knows when it's money time. She goes to work. Kelsey Plum with a bad pass. Sabally doing it on both ends. Doing it on both ends. One of the best young players in the game out of Oregon. Repping for Oregon. Her and Sabrina Ionescu, and obviously her sister, the Oregon Ducks, repping in the league. Oh yeah, Chelsea Gray, she's mixing. She's mixing it up. Sabali with the 3 ball off the Aguba Wale assist. She's tough. She's tough. I could see her in the MVP race in a few years though, honestly. Oh, let me make sure to charge. Let me stay charged up. Super dominant player in college was she. Arika Gubawale with the foul. See who's going to the line. Kelsey Plum, I like that. I like seeing her aggressive. She's probably up to double figs. Should be up to double 7. She only got 7. Dang. Feels like more though. Feels like she's been better in the second half though. Uh-oh. Dallas with the score. Dallas is not backing down, and I could dig it though. I could dig it. I like what Dallas is doing. Showing that they can hang. They're not even that far out of the playoff race. Between them, Atlanta, and Chicago. Akumba Wale. Ogumba Wale. She she's doing what she gotta do. She's doing what she's gotta do. Sabali with the foul. Who's this at the line? Asia Wilson? I don't know. She's still searching for that 40. Still searching for that 40 ball though. See who the foul was on though. See if Becky Hammond could come up with some decent plays down the stretch. Or else yeah, this is a great game. This is a great game that everybody tuned into. This one is it's always fun when the games are like this. You know, something to spice up the Tuesday a little bit. But let me see what's going on here though. Yeah, yesterday had some good games. Yesterday had some good games. Um Quality games, just like good for the standings too. Good for the standings. I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough for like between Minnesota and Connecticut. That's they're really tight. They're in a kind of log jam, but Las Vegas is in fourth now, so that's pretty good. They jumped Seattle. Well, yeah, they might. It must be a tiebreaker situation because they have the same record. But Chelsea Gray 1-3. It's what we were talking about. How Chelsea Gray comes through in the clutch. Chelsea Gray comes through in the clutch. Hit the last one to make it a 1 point game. Take the lead back. This is what Chelsea Gray does. Like she's calm in the beginning. She's just lulling you to sleep. Sleepy time. Now she's already up to 15 points. You know, just doing what she does. She's about winning though. She's about winning time. Chelsea Gray is always on that winning time. Um, this will be a big win to secure fourth place or to get to stay in fourth place over Seattle. I don't know if they could catch Minnesota, but anything's possible though. McCown with another offensive rebound. Let's see if she makes this one then, or if they kick it out for tree balls. You know I love threes. You know I love offensive rebounds to threes. Hey, sometimes you gotta be greedy though. Sometimes you gotta. Hey, sometimes you gotta do it. I think both of them could happen though. I think both of them could happen. McCowan, she is hooping. She is hooping. They might need to give her a contract. They might need to renegotiate her contract or something because she's hooping right now. She's definitely hooping right now. 2-2. They take the lead and then Las Vegas takes it back. I wonder if it was Asia Wilson though. Yo, McCowan, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the offensive rebounding. I was saying that yesterday. That's me though. The KTA. That's me. That's me just throwing those signs up there. But like a lot of the offensive rebound has been really good though. Between uh between McCowan today, Aaliyah Boston, and Angel Reese, like that rebounding is particularly on the offensive glass, been really good. Natasha Howard's been playing really well today too. Yeah, yeah. Gotta we'll finish this one and then a minute left. Gotta do some prayers after this with mommy. We'll finish up though. Minute left. I don't know who's gonna win it, but we will see. I'm always trusting in Chelsea Gray. Um oh, Asia Wilson did get the 40. Boom. She got the 40. Ukumba Wale with a foul. I do not know who she fouled. Jackie Young. Nice. Haven't heard Jackie Young in a second, but I wonder why Chelsea Gray's coming out. But oh, that'd be pretty sick. Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't understand. Like, I think Asia Wilson is the best player in the game. So like, I think she should be. Asia Wilson blocks the three ball. Like, seeing how she does it on both ends, it's just hard to argue. Okumba Wale with the three to ice it. That would be sick though. That would be sick. Reminiscent of college right there. Game winning three ball. Natasha Howard, that's a big miss. That is a big miss. Now the best you could do is tie the game. That's a tough miss right there. Alicia Clark. They always say offensive team rebound. I don't know why it does that though. Ties the game 89-89. All right. Let's see what after timeout plays. I always say this, but this is how one of the ways I feel like you measure a coach. What you run on these after timeout plays are huge. A real coach always has a great out of timeout play. I hope that's Chelsea Gray that's coming in for Tiffany Hayes though. Um, I don't know why she was taken out to begin with, to be honest with you, but I hope that's who's coming. Yeah, okay. There you go. Becky Hammond, you're not a legendary coach for no reason. Oh, you trying to see OT? Hey, it's possible. It's possible. I feel like Chelsea Gray might have other plans though. Plum came in. Okay, Plum came in. Yeah, you gotta have Gray. You gotta have Gray in there. She if she doesn't have the play, she's gonna make the right play for somebody else. Asia Wilson, there you go. Okay, they're doing this little offense defensive substitution thing. I don't know why. Maybe they feel like they want to make sure the perimeter is guarded correctly. It seems like Asia Wilson missed. That's a big miss though. That's a really big miss in this time too. A couple big missed free throws. I guess they're doing the defense offense switches. Make sure whoever Chelsea Gray is guarding is not able to get an easy shot off. I don't know if it's Rika Gubawale or who it is, but yeah, the coach is doing something. Is doing something. I don't know if there's an injury. I don't know if she doesn't believe she could stay in front of who she's guarding, but there's definitely some things there. Let's see what Dallas is gonna cook up here with their ATO their after timeout. Was their coach Latricia Trammell? I do not know who she is, but let's see what Latricia cooks up. Guba Wale makes one or two off the Jackie Young foul. Clutch by Guba Wale. 1 point game. 1 point game. Yeah, she's doing it. She's doing it. She should be what? What is she up to? 20 points now? Gumbawale is up to 20 points. 20.6 assists, 5 boards. McCowan with 16 boards. I'm telling you, they got to renegotiate that contract tonight. Sabali doing what she normally does. A little bit of everything. 2 steals, 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Natasha Howard not shooting the 3 ball well, but 24 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks. Asia Wilson with a massive game. 42 points, 3 blocks, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. So she hit that 40 piece. I said 35, but y'all in the chat were correct that she would get to the 40 ball though. Chelsea Gray with 15 and 5. Jackie Young with 17, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Hasn't shot the ball that much in the second half, but it's all good. Kelsey Plum with 8, but she does have 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Probably could have taken it to the rim a little bit more. We got a few more free throws, but can't be mad. Jackie Young with the miss. McCowan with another rebound. I think she's up to 17 now. 1 point game. Dallas might take this one. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Yeah, Asia balled out. Oh, you felt like Jackie Young should have waited a little bit more before committing that foul. Okay, yeah. Not really legitimate with these foul calls. Oh, Asia Wilson with the foul. Yeah, they're doing that Stokes Chelsea Gray. But I don't know who she came in for. Sabali with another free throw. This might be tough. If she makes this one, it might be tough to come back. Ooh. Asia Wilson misses the three ball. Oh, night, night. Night, night. Darn. That was a great game. Let's see if we got any party. I'll throw the party thing in here from my other account. Hey, I definitely appreciate Kick Shins and Kwame keeping this live. I appreciate y'all coming in here. It's always good to have y'all in. Everybody else, this is Dunamis, and try to come on, as live as much as possible, and try to drop shorts on the daily. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check back in. And this was definitely a good one. Asia Wilson balled out. Unfortunately, Las Vegas dropped another one. They haven't been super consistent, but I imagine they'll work out the kinks, by playoff time. So, you know what I mean? Great having everybody in here. God bless in Jesus' name, amen. And it'll be good if we all meet again. Take care. Oh yeah. Yeah, young, yeah, maybe she's got to be a little more aggressive. She's got to be a little more aggressive. She was getting to the line, but yeah, she probably has to, put on a little bit more foot on the gas a little bit more. Maybe run some plays for her starting earlier.